take it long with them. Don't take it long with them all. All the losses that you have.
Juniors takes a couple steps forward.
Another great class of calves in the senior calf class, and to me, really nice pair of calves to start the class here. But for me, it comes right down to mobility. I milk cows, and I love heifers and cows that have great feet and legs, and to me, that's the distinct advantage in this pair of heifers is just when you get behind them, the way this heifer moves in those rear legs. When you stand right behind her, she has that really nice straight stance and moves out correctly on them. I do love the style and the little more front end, pop to the front end of this black heifer. Beautiful pair of calves that really go together with the rib structure and their overall frames. 2/3 just on overall mass or overall length up through that front end. Her length and neck and the calf are just a little more show ready here today than this well-balanced heifer here in third. 3/4, just on her slope of her pins, her rump structure from her hips to pins today. A red heifer here that's in heat here today, but a beautiful stylish red heifer just carrying those pins a little higher today, and I'd like to see them. I can give an advantage over the 5th place heifer just on that overall length and height. Right at the point of her withers, the calf a little longer through that body, a little longer all the way through, even from hips to pins in this well-balanced calf here coming out in 5th. But a beautiful class of calves. Let's give another big round of applause.
In the ring at this time, we're bringing in our summer yearlings, have spring yearlings at ringside.
Chest is. Yeah, that's right.
Saddle barns, see all these big displays because half of them down there that are cash only, both at that clinic and me. They've got huge displays there, and they've got bills both places that will never be able to buy.
She's got born?
6 months, 12.
Oh, okay, so she's okay, good.
They say put on a big show in the show barn.
Well, when you get the money, it's easy to spend.
Yeah.
And I was interested to hear that from Barry of Lewis show.
In the ring at this time, we have our summer yearling heifers. Have your spring yearling at ringside. Placings for our fall heifer calf class. First place went to G. Barton Atwood Maria, owned by Taylor Morrill. Second place went to Smigwat Spit Peaches, owned by Ryan Morrill. Third place and first place junior went to Hargrave Sanchez Magical, owned by Chelsea Hargrave. Fourth place went to Duckett S.A. Piccolo Liz Red, owned by Woodcrest and Melanie Crookshank. Fifth place went to Circle F. Lorna, owned by Madison Wright. And second place junior went to Headwater Braxton Brooklyn, owned by Lauren Cotton. At ringside should be our spring yearling heifers. Zach, take 2 steps forward, please.
In this class. In this class of summer yearlings, to me, a pair at the top of the class that go quite handily together. You can stand here, probably give reason to place it either way, but for me, it's about mobility. When you get behind these calves and watch them walk, this calf in first just moves out quite a bit more, collecting those rear legs, and she stands quite a bit more comfortably on these rear legs. I do a grand advantage in the second place calf, just in the way her tail sits down in between her pins, just a little more correctly. But this calf in top has quite a bit more strength, especially up through that front end when you analyze the width of their chest, and it carries that strength right on back through to her rump structure. Real nice pair of calves that are made a lot alike. This calf in third here, a beautiful calf, born the 20th of July, a really well-balanced calf. Just like to maybe clean her up into her thigh region today to go any higher in the class, but a correct calf, really moves out nice in her feet and legs. And she used that advantage over the fourth place calf just from that length of neck, that overall dariness over this calf in fourth. Fourth over fifth, closer placing for me. Just a calf that maybe a little bit today put the parts to get a little more correctly up and through those withers, and a calf that a little nicer down through that rump structure than this dairy calf here coming out in fifth. There again, another nice class of calves. Let's give them a big round of applause.
In the ring at this time, we're bringing in our spring yearling heifers with our winter yearlings at ringside. Placings for the summer yearling heifer class. First place went to Heart and Soul Atwood Rose, owned by Woodcrest Dairy. Second place and first place junior went to Midas Touch Chip Mercy ET, owned by Jennifer King. Third place went to Bodner Sid Sheila, owned by Louis Bodner. Fourth place went to Ropa Dust Geneva Red, owned by the James Putman family. Fifth place went to Primo Valley Federal Fairtime, owned by Greg and Ryan Gleisner. Second place junior went to Wolfside Sanchez Christie, owned by Zach Young. In the ring at this time, we're bringing in our spring yearling heifers with our winter yearlings at ringside.
Smooth dial back and forth.
Juniors take 2 steps forward.
Well, another nice class of yearlings, but to me we got 2 exceptional good heifers on top of this. Very close, but I'm just giving the added advantage today on this first heifer, the way she moves out in these rear legs. She's just a little smoother. She obviously handling herself quite a bit better, and that which gives her a big advantage. But when you analyze the legs, she's a little more correct in her set to her leg and the way she moves on them, and just keeps those pins quite a bit more correctly at all times over that loin than this beautiful long dairy heifer here come out in second. And I will grant it the advantage in the second place heifer just on that little cleaner up and through that head and neck than the big powerful heifer here on top. Really nice pair of heifers. 2 over 3 in easier placing, just got that added length and style, and shows you that dairiness up to that front end over this big long heifer here in third. In third over fourth, just an overall openness of rib, especially down through that depth of heart and her openness and spring to a rib over this heifer in fourth. Fourth over fifth, just so much more correct in her parts, especially over her rump structure. She's more correct slope from hips to pins, and has a beautiful flat bone to her leg on this heifer in fourth. Over this big long heifer, a little more raw here today, but really nice class of yearlings. Let's give them another big round of applause.
In the ring at this time, we're bringing heifers with the fall yearlings at ringside. Placings for the spring yearling heifer class. First place and first place junior went to G. Barton Alexander Evie, owned by Ryan Morrill. Second place went to Oakfield Grove Gold Fooey, owned by Woodcrest Zimba LLC in Putnam. Third place went to MS Damian Danica, owned by Mapleton Holstein Purple Fever Youth in Morrill. Fourth place went to Roll Call Winbrook Nikita, owned by the James Putnam family. Fifth place and second place junior went to Hurlcock Braxton Lara, owned by Lindsay Chambers. Again, at this time in the ring, we have our winter yearlings with the fall yearlings at ringside. Following our fall yearling class, we will bring back our first and second place juniors for our junior champion of the junior show. Chelsea Hargrave, could you come to the show ring, please?
Yeah, they do. The other day, got out. Yeah, you got the cushion. Yes, our skin's too close to our bones.
Always fix it for something.
My eyes are burning up for good.
This winter yearling class, I think we have a tremendous heifer to start the class here. A heifer that really has that beautiful uphill run to her. A heifer that's got that well balanced. And she's used that advantage of her length of frame, her openness of rib, and just that quite a bit stronger through that loin structure than this. The heifer here come out in second. Second or third is a closer placing for me, but I just give the added advantage in that frame. I like those heifers that have that more openness and spring to that rib, and she just has a little bit more open to that rear flank than this big, tall, long heifer here coming out in third. And the heifer in second does handle her rear legs just a little more correctly with her third placement a little farther up than the heifer in third. Third over fourth, the heifer that uses that length of body, quite a bit taller at the point of withers, and heifer just carries that top quite a bit stronger than this dairy heifer here in fourth. Fourth over fifth, just on that overall capacity and frame, she a little nicer through that top line, and a heifer that's just a little more balanced in her parts from head to toe than the heifer in fifth. But nice class of heifers and a really strong winner in this class. Let's give them a big round of applause.
In the ring at this time, we're bringing Heifers with our first and second place winners for junior champion of our junior show. Placings for the winter yearling heifers. First place went to CBW FC San Fiasco, owned by Woodcrest Zimba LLC. Second place and first place junior went to Fair Meadow BP Cali Red, owned by David Putman. Third place went to Covista Guthrie Amy, owned by Maple Nook Holsteins. Fourth place and second place junior went to Ropa Piccolo Ruby's Red, owned by Darren Brzett. And fifth place and third place junior went to Amity Lake Tarmac Nadine, owned by Jalen Jones. Once again in the ring, we're bringing in our fall yearlings with our first and second place juniors at ringside for junior champion of our junior show.
Let's make sure the picture's in there. Let's get a winner on that. Spring the picture should be in there. No, you're good. Just click it.
Well, folks, it's senior yearling class, not deep in numbers, but definitely deep in quality. Beautiful pair of heifers here to start the class. And I'm giving advantage today in this heifer. I think she just into that rump structure, the way she carries her slope from hips to pins, she never shows me any signs of her loin weakening at all. The heifer in second at times can just get that tail, those pins up a little bit. And I give it added advantage in our first place heifer here on her pasture and the way she flexes that hock and that rear leg when she moves out. But I'm nitpicking. This is a beautiful dairy heifer here in second. And a heifer, you just like to give her maybe just a tad more rear flank today to get above the heifer in top. But beautiful pair of heifers. And second over third, just on overall height and width and length over this heifer we have coming out in third. But a great pair of heifers to start the class. And let's give them a big round of applause.
I haven't seen you in many years.
In the ring at this time, we're doing junior champion of our junior show with our first and second place animals at ringside for junior champion of our senior show. Placings for the fall yearling heifers. First place went to Purple Fever Dempsey Barb, owned by Ryan Morrill. Second place went to Ropa G.W. Atwood Madeline, owned by Ropa Farms. And third place and first place junior went to Ropa Gold Caroline, owned by Brooke Rassley. Once again, in the ring at this time, we're doing junior champion of our junior show.
It helps. It helps.
You got 100 there from the big club now.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sam, you have to slow down.
We did it, and then the grass looked greener somewhere else, and the crowd afterwards agreed.
Look, the arm reads it itself, so you know. Alright? I think that's Chelsea.
cows today.
Well, let's give these boys and girls a big round of applause here for a job well done this morning. All the exhibitors back to barn, these calves the way they are in fine fashion and in quite professionalism. And I've chose 4 calves here out of this junior show for me that I like as a guy having heifers that's going to go on to have milk cows. They got to have that balance and good feet and legs and then open rib structures. And I think we got 4 calves here. The red calf, interclass, beautiful balanced calf. The calf you just had to get a little more front end to as she develops, but she will get that. The December calf, a beautiful balanced calf, shows that angularity and dairiness, lots of style. Our senior calf there, a calf that you maybe just like to change the thorough placement a little bit, but a real well-balanced calf and a beautiful frame calf. And the big junior yearling, a heifer that's just so correct in her structure and conformation makeup. She'd like to just dairy her up here a bit today, but a calf that has that beautiful openness of rib and walks on a great set of feet and legs. So I'll go down and choose my champion, my reserve, and honor mention in that order for my junior show. Champion of my junior show, a calf. Beautiful balanced calf. A calf that gives you that style and angularity. A calf that you just admire through her rib structure. And a really well-balanced calf for the age of this calf. And to me, she has a tremendous set of feet and legs, and she's just the most correct heifer in the junior show here. Following out with my big yearling here, a heifer that you like to just dairy her up here a bit today, but she follows nice, pair of black heifers, really moves out nice, those feet and legs, and just has that openness of rib structure to follow out in this December calf. And for honor mention, I'm going to go with my red calf. There again, a beautiful balanced calf, a calf that really has that beautiful frame to her, and I think follows in the group quite nicely. Let's give another big round of applause for a job well done.
Okay. You might as well post her. It's good for the kids, I think. I mean,
In the ring at this time, we're bringing in our first and second place animals for junior champion of our open show. Junior champion of our junior show. Went to Midas Touch Miranda E.T., owned by Jennifer King, with reserve junior champion going to G. Barton Alexander E.V., owned by Ryan Morrill. The junior champion of the junior show received a trophy donated by Billy Bullock, and the reserve junior champion received a basket. Following our junior champion of our senior show, we will bring in the junior best 3 females.
Hey, Gary.
Better get some of this Indian here.
Yeah.
You brought it up. Hey, how you doing? Brought it up. We better get some of it Indian.
Come on. Get dehydrated.
Yeah, it's not many pictures. Got up to winter over. It's what it's campier because it's moving fast here. It's like it's the way that works. I didn't even test it because we're using all day. Yeah, well, it's a good benefit. Can we see if it's already moved? You want a little less foreground. So just pull the dial and left there and you slow down. Just reach up.
This one?
Just try to slow down. It should be.
first off, I'd like to congratulate all the winners this morning and thank the boys in the barn and Elise for bringing these heifers out the way they did in a fine fashion. Job well done. Just a great junior show for a county show. I'll tell you, when you come down here and see these heifers, and this time of year, we all know that Syracuse isn't too far away, and then the big shows are after that. And there's a lot of these calves and there's lineups here. They're going to be going down the line this fall, and they'll change as they go, and they'll show at the big show. But I picked out 5 for me today that I think come the top of the class for me quite handily. We got a beautiful March calf here. I think it's got a tremendous come to her, a calf that at this stage is just so well balanced and just moves out so nice on those rear legs. And this calf this December calf, she's not maybe the biggest calf in the world, but a calf that's just flawless in her conformation as far as the length of the neck, her openness of rib, and just a flint bone to her leg, a beautiful stylish calf. Our senior calf, a big, powerful calf that has that strength and dariness, beautiful openness of rib to this calf. And our big winner yearling, a heifer that she has come show ready today. She has that length of body, and for a winner yearling is in really nice condition. A heifer that's beautiful, stylish heifer, and a well-grown heifer for a winner yearling. Our big senior yearling, you'd like to maybe just take a smidgen of weight off her, but a heifer that's in calf and beautiful, balanced heifer. A heifer there again in class, just moves out so much more correctly in those rear legs. And heifers that get this stage, they got to have mobility and they got to be able to move. So there's 5 heifers that I've chose that. For me, come the top quite easily. I'm going to go out now and select my junior champion, my reserve, and honor mention in that order. Thank you.
Jenny is 24.
For me, they got to be show ready, and today's the day of the show. And for me, Winnie Yearling, from the time she entered the ring, she has that beautiful style to her. She's a well-grown heifer for Winnie Yearling. Really carries that top nice. Maybe like to just give her a little more drop to rear flank today, but for a big heifer, she has enough for me to be champion today. Following out for reserve is that beautiful, stylish December calf. A calf, as every minute goes on here, I love her more and more all the time. And this March calf, I think, has a tremendous future ahead of her. A calf that's just so well balanced and really beautiful strength, combination of strength and dariness. So I think there's 3 heifers that congratulations to the winners here and job well done. Thank you.
Junior champion of our senior show went to ZBWFC Sam Fiasco, owned by Woodcrest and Zimba LLC. Reserve junior champion of our open show went to Minus Touch Miranda ET, with honorable mention going to MSZBW Dempsey Luana, owned by Woodcrest and Zimba LLC. Junior champion received a frame donated by John and Nikki Wright, and the reserve junior champion received a vase donated by Flex Sires. In the ring at this time, we're going to bring in our junior best 3 females.
I got what you're saying though. I'm picking up what you're putting down. I didn't have a wicked lunch.
There's one more.
Oh, can you hear our commentary? Okay.
I think we're just go this way.
Lengthwise, right?
Yeah.
For my groups of three here, I think we got four fine individual groups, but to me, the top pair here are pretty close. But the winning group for me, it puts it all together. They're when you look at a breeding unit and the way the breeding trend is, these heifers are all walking very correct set of feet and legs, and all have that beautiful openness of rib structure. And maybe it's just those uniform of the three heifers placing quite high in their classes to get them up on top. Placing 2 over 3, just in that uniformity of the age of these heifers, quite a bit more mature, and just that added growth makes them that much more, as they get older, they start to show more flaws, but this group has stayed together quite nicely. 3rd over 4th, very, very close, but the group in 3rd, just with that reserve champion calf, really strengthens that group. She's a great individual there. So, and the group in 4th, just a really nice breeding group of heifers, really show that angularity and dairiness. Just maybe today, I'd like to open them up a little more to come any higher in the class, but 4 really nice groups. Let's give a big round of applause.
Placings for the junior best breed females. First place went to G. Barton Acres. Second place went to Roll Pup Farms. Third place went to Maple View Dairy. And fourth place went to Bodner Holsteins. Now we're going to break for lunch. Junior 2-year-olds will start at 1 o'clock.